So let's give you some use cases where, like this little one, this compact one, what is the power of these? Or are these all electric?
No.
No,
I
no.
mean, first, if it's okay with you, first there is a regarding AUSA as a company. When I was explaining where we come from,
Yeah.
I mean, as a company, what we do, we produce rough terrain compact equipment. Okay, and the applications for those for our ranges might go from construction to agriculture. All of our equipment, not only talking about dampers, are rough terrain, which means that they are four-wheel drive and they have the capability to work on really complicated areas or where the terrain is not so good. So our range of dampers, as I said, goes from the really small ones that might be used in some agricultural applications, mainly for construction, for really tight spaces, and then we go from there to our big units. Regarding whether we do have electric, yes, we do. Our range mostly is diesel powered, but we do have a couple of models in dampers that are electric, specifically the small ones, but also some of our telescopic handlers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Those
When I
electric.
asked that question, I looked at your website and realized there's a big E beside, there's 3 units of the dumpers that are electric, and there's a big E. So people go on to that, they'll see that quite quickly.
Yeah,
These,
because in the end we have like three different ranges, which is dampers, rough terrain forklifts, and rough terrain telescopic handlers. Those
right.
are our three
So in
main
in
ranges.
these in these dumpers, is there like if you go into like the U.S. market or the European or down into Latin America, is there popularity by size and application? Like in this sector, people sort of know them and use them, and in this one, you're still trying to push into that. How does that sort of play out in different markets?
This is really interesting because in the end, depending on where we are talking, depending on the market, the way our machines are being used is different. And if we focus on the dampers, that's a great example. If you would go to Europe, the concept of the damper is really popular. You can
Mm.
find them almost everywhere, mainly on construction sites by a backhoe loader or just moving, because in the end, a damper, let's say, if we simplify it, it's a machine that moves something from one place to the other. Okay, that's the main thing they do. In Europe, it would be construction. I wouldn't say 100%, but close to the main application is construction. But when we started working in the US, because as I said, AUSA was founded in 1956 in Spain, but we started having a subsidiary here in the US in 2014. Okay, AUSA US Corp was founded in 2014. The way we grew in the market was with the damper. That's our main selling product. But instead of being able to grow in the construction business, we found the golf course maintenance and construction
Mm.
business, which was an application that was not so popular elsewhere. And we grew there. One of the reasons for that might be that, I mean, construction market here in the US has a way of doing things like any other market in the world. And trying to introduce a new concept is always complicated for a company that came from Europe, and it was complicated. So the way we grew was mainly with the golf course construction. At
Mm.
this moment, we're still being really successful on that market, but we are trying to grow also in the construction because we know that the application is there, but we are still working on making the market see that this is a good product for them, which normally takes some time.